From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Miami Marlins.
Coming up on the first pitch, and our starting pitcher here today, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. And that one is downstairs. And the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And one away.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch. Right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Trey Turner at the plate. And there's a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that drops in for a strike. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. A changeup missing, and it's 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Turner runs, pitches low. Safe at second, and that was not close. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. On the ground to first, Mervis. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Harper retired. Got time now for the Phillies lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
And a foul ball. Two outs.
Ball, that's out.
No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. And that is out of play. Now one missed. That misses the zone. Ball three. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
That is fit, the third baseman.
And here comes Alec Bohm. And fouled off. Out to short. Throws to first in time. That's the third out. Phillies leave a couple. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Miami and on the hill, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Marsh makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And a foul ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Jesus Sanchez. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Norby, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That misses the zone. 2-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. The throw in. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. Golden opportunity right here. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Two on, 1 out. And the sweeper is off the plate. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
now
off for
batting Max
Philadelphia,
Kepler.
The left fielder, Max Kepler.
Alcantara back to work. Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 7, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering is downstairs.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Hit on the ground to short. And Realmuto is out.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 out, space is empty. That's to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Alcantara over to first, and he's back in there.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Cut on and missed. Good change-up right there. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Well struck right field. And it's out of here into the home bullpen for a homer. He leaves the yard to right, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. Trey Turner digs in now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Whips it to first. And they get Turner for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conant.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here.
Batting 7.
Now here's the Marlins
hitter,
DH, Davison De Los Santos. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now here is Kyle Stowers.
0-1's the count.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. De Los Santos stands at first with 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Nick Fortes, the next to hit. And downstairs. Wheeler with a throw over.
Safe.
And that's a little bit high, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball.
And that
2
one
balls,
almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Alcantara over to first. Harper's back in a dive. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Hit in the air, left field. Konai hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Grounded out to short in his first trip. There's a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 100.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Fly ball center field. Stowers has this one sized up and makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third baseman, number 1.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Stop. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez doubled his first time up. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2 the count.
And it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. That's to third. And Realmuto is out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Enriquez also throwing. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Towards first, and foul ball. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon
Marsh getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter,
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Andrew
the Marlins,
Nardi on the pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Step off throw to first. Marsh back on a dive. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike. Marsh off the first with 2 away. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Chopper right side. Mervis. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1, but they lead at 3-0. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
up for the
4.
Marlins,
Here's the cleanup
the
hitter for
second
Miami,
baseman,
Jonah Bride. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. That's a ball.
outside.
Went with the sweeper. That one missing inside.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Foul ball there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one missing low. And that one in the air center field. Turner should have it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next one is off the plate, and the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
De Los Santos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Marlins leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Here's Turner now. That clips a corner.
Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Castellanos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up and in, and now 2-0. And delivers outside. That one's in there, and the count is 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Boom. Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's 1st and 2nd with 2 out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. Wheeler back to work. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Strom preparing to come on if needed. Kirkering, the right-hander, also getting loose. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Nick Fortes.
So digging in, Nick Fortes. First pitch misses.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaches but can't haul it in.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Ball 1,
Edwards in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Man at first, 1 away. And that misses. Now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Here's a 2-1. On the ground. 1 at second. And that's 2. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Anthony Veneziano gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Anthony Veneziano.
And now it is JT Realmuto. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Seth Martinez up and loosening in the pen. Enriquez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Mervis hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Marsh, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Real Muto leads off first with one away. They say he went.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And that's way high, and that is ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That's a strike.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting,
Trey Turner with a chance now. First pitch just misses. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1.
Two balls, one
in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Ball 3.
Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bryce.
So bases all loaded up. Here is Bryce Harper. Just
Ball
missed.
Count 1-0.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Not close with that one, and now it's 3-2. 2 outs, bases are full. Here's a rocket out to left, and that's the 3rd out. Huge opportunity missed there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now here is Connor Norton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. A little bit low.
Ball 1.
Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Romano, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Check swing, called strike. Norby started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. 2-2 now. On a line out towards center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Up next for the Marlins.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Matt
Phillies.
Strom comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So up next, Jesus Sanchez, 1 for 2. Fought off foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. In the air, center field. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So digging in, Matt Mervis, 0 for 2 in this one. That's inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And downstairs, Griffin Kona waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Two outs. Fly ball down the line. Kepler sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Miami. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ronnie Enriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And it's caught for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So up next, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now the left fielder, Max Kepler, 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's ball 4.
First base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Real Muto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And 1-2. And that one is inside. And a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Kepler, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Yeah, the batter now, Bryson Stott. Swing at a ball line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jordan Romano.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now for the Marlins, Griffin. Swing and a foul out of play. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now it's the
Now
DH,
batting, the
Davison
designated
De Los
hitter,
Santos.
De Los Santos.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss. The Phillies trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
Marlins down to their final out. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
To get it every time when I approach you. Once you making paper.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants, your papers. I'm from